Welcome to the lesson, The Future. Throughout this lesson, you are going to understand the future of direct selling and also future of our business model, right? Which is working together with direct selling, right? At the same time, there's going to be a smile on your face because you're going to get a realization that, oh my God, when all the businesses are collapsing, when employment is no longer the future, when people are having a lot of problems in the economy, when building a business become very tough, when all the options of making money will disappear over the time, there's going to be only one model, business model, which is going to sustain during any economic crisis. And with that, you're going to get a clarity that, oh, after 500 years, even 1000 years, this business model will be there, right? With that, let's get to the topic. So in order for you to know about the future of the direct sale business model, okay, first thing, you need to know what are the reasons for a business to collapse. What are the key reasons why a business could collapse, right? The first reason, less cash flow. Okay, that means every business has a fixed business management cost. So less cash flow means that they are not getting enough money into their business so that they can take care of their fixed business management costs. Okay, reason number one. Reason number two, bad financial management by the founders or maybe by the director board. So because of that, they go bankrupt. All right. So these are the two major reasons why a business could collapse. So with that, let's discuss one by one. Let's discuss on the point number one, less cash flow. So let's see about some of the businesses. A supermarket, a smartphone shop, a construction material seller. Okay. So all these businesses are going to have a fixed business management cost. Okay. They all have employees to pay employee salaries. They all have to reinvest on their products. That means once they sell some of the products, they're getting some money. They need to reinvest it back to the products again. Right. And they all have to spend a lot of money on rentals. These shops are probably on very expensive commercial real estate buildings, right? And they all have to spend money on shipping and handling because they need to get the product shipped to their shops, right? They all need to spend money on utility charges. So they have a fixed business management cost for every month. All right. Let's talk about some other businesses. A shop selling some electronic items, maybe a business selling some of the furnitures, right? They do have a fixed business management cost. Employee salaries, they need to again reinvest on buying products. They need to spend money on rentals, shipping and handling, and utility charges. So let's look at a restaurant business. If you want to operate a restaurant business, still there's going to be a fixed business management cost. You need to spend money on employee salaries. Again, you need to reinvest on buying food, right? Rental charges, shipping and handling of food, and you need to pay utility charges. All right. So let's talk about a travel agency. Probably a travel agent would have a less fixed business management cost. Still, they need to spend few thousand US dollars on employee salaries, rental cost, and some of the utility charges. Right? So now let's think about a little bigger scale business, okay, where you are building a sports arena. So if you are operating a sports arena, again, there's going to be a fixed business management cost every month, which you have to pay. Employee salaries, some of the maintenance costs, right? Fixed loans on initial investment, because when you invest on building a sports arena, you're going to pay it back to the bank for maybe 20 to 40 years, right? So that's also monthly expense which you have. Right? Every month, a certain amount of money will be going back to the bank, right? And finally, there's going to be a huge utility charge. All right. So let's think about $1 billion company, a big business. Okay. If you want to operate a big business, there's going to be a huge, I need to say $1 billion fixed business management cost. You need to continuously spend money on research and development. There's going to be thousands of employees working on research and development, right? You need to invest on new technologies. That means you are basically buying patent rights of the people who actually develop latest technologies, right? You need to spend billions of dollars on production. You need to produce something, right? But in previous examples, it was all buying and selling. That means they are actually buying something which other people have produced, right? And selling for a higher price. But here, it's purely production, right? So other than that, you need to spend money on advertising and marketing, employee salaries, right? Fixed loans on the initial investment. Starting $1 billion company also, they are on loans, right? They are on loans to pay for generations to come. So there's going to be a fixed amount going back to the loans, shipping and handling costs, and finally, utility charges. So there's going to be $1 billion fixed business management cost. So now the question is, if in a monthly basis, if they are not able to make money more than the fixed business management cost, they're going to go bankrupt. If they make little bit more than the fixed business management cost, that is their profit. That little bit more than the fixed business management cost is their profit. So this is the problem every business has. Hope it is very clear for you. So now, again, is it clear for you? If the cash flow is less for any of these businesses, right, they are not being able to meet up with the fixed business management cost, and they are going to go bankrupt. This is the problem number one. All right. So now let's see about our business concept, our business model, okay, which is tied up with this C2C strategy called direct selling. Right there, we are going to cut off all these middle expenses. In a previous lesson, I have explained to you how are we going to replace one by one, right? So all these middle expenses are actually removed from the entire sales process. Now there's going to be $800 of savings, okay, where 50% goes to the customers who are going to actually do recommendations, right, through this direct selling business model, and other 50% goes back to the company, right? So now let's see how this entire process happens. All right. So now our business model is directly partnered with this company HP, right? So they are the product manufacturer for us. So now there's a person called John. This person is a business partner of our business project. So now John meets a person called Alex. This Alex can be a stranger on the social media. It can be a friend. It can be a relative. It can be a complete unknown person which John has never seen, right? So John is going to explain this person about the products and the services, and also about the business opportunity where Alex can make a lot of money, right? So now John is going to explain about two factors, products and services, and also the business opportunity to Alex. Now Alex is going to get excited. So what Alex does, Alex is going to pay money to our business model, and what is going to happen? We are going to pay production cost to HP, okay, to the product manufacturer, right? So now what HP does, HP is going to deliver this product directly to Alex using Aramex, DHL, QX, or FedEx, right? Then what happened? Now company knows Alex bought a product or a service because of the recommendation happened through John. So because of that, our business is going to pay a profit to John. All right. So now what happened? At the same time, Alex become a business partner of our business model. Now next, Alex also go through an education process where he learns about the business concept of direct selling much more in detail. And then what happened? Alex is gonna meet up another friend called Sophia, maybe a complete stranger. Now Alex is gonna explain about the products and services and also about the business opportunity to Sophia. Now what is going to happen? Sophia is going to get excited, right? And Sophia is going to pay money to our business model and going to buy a product. So now what we are going to do, we are going to send the product cost to HP company or the product manufacturer. Now the product manufacturer is going to ship the product to Sophia, either through Aramex, DHL, QX, or FedEx. Now what is going to happen? Alex is going to make money, right? Yes, exactly. Now Alex is going to make a profit because of the sale happened through Alex, because Alex has recommended this laptop to Sophia, right? But the most beautiful thing is John will also get an equal profit sharing. That is because Sophia bought a product because of Alex. I know that. But Alex is in the business because of John. So because of that, John is also going to get an equal profit sharing. Later, in a later chapter, we will discuss about how these profits are being shared. All right. So now I hope you can understand Alex made money and John made money, right? So now initially, when Alex got into the business and bought a product or a service, John made money as an active income, right? Because John had to talk to Alex, right? But in the second scenario, when Alex basically talked to Sophia and recommended a product or a service and the business opportunity, what happened? Sophia got into the business and Alex made money. That was an active income for Alex. But for John, it's a passive income. So this is where John basically leveraged the time of Alex. So now I want you to know, Sophia is also going to become a business partner of this business model. Now, whatever the Sophia does, it's going to be a passive income for Alex. It's also going to become a passive income for John. All right. So let's move forward to understand with this concept, how it is going to be a business model, which is going to sustain in the future. All right. So previously I explained to you about advertising and marketing, right? When HP is utilizing advertising and marketing, they are spending billions of dollars on advertising and marketing, right? And when they spend billions of dollars, that means when they invest billions of dollars on advertising and marketing, then only people get to know about these HP laptops, and then only there's going to be a cash in coming into their business. Cash out on investment first, then only there will be a cash in, right? So now when we replace it through C2C strategy, that means direct selling, I told that cash in will happen first, then there will be a cash out. So let's see how that basically happens, right? So the similar example, I want to focus only on the payments. I don't want to focus on the recommendations happen, right? All these things I don't want to focus, right? I only want to focus on the payments exactly happen, right? So now HP laptop manufacturer is there, our business model is there, John is there, right? And now Alex came into the picture. So Alex paid money to our business model. So cash in already happened. So first cash in happened. After cash in happened, what happened? There was the first cash out to HP. That is for the production cost, right? And after that, the next cash out was cash out for John. John's profit sharing. All right. So cash in happened first, and then only cash out happened, right? And then Sophia came into the picture. Sophia had a cash in again to our business model. And then there was a cash out to HP. And after that, there were two cash outs, one to Alex and one to John. All right. So in this scenario also, cash in happened first, and then only there was a cash out. So now if there is no cash in, what is going to happen? There's not going to be any cash out. Which means if the cash in is very, very low, extremely low, do you think this business model is going to collapse? No, it is not, right? Because it has no overhead investments. All right. I hope you understood, right? So now you may be thinking, but there's going to be some cost for e-commerce. There's going to be some of the shipping and handling cost. Okay. No, it is not a cost for us. Okay. So let me ask you the question. Is there any fixed business management cost for our business model? Is there any fixed business management cost for our business model? No, there's not. Okay. Then who paid for shipping and handling cost? Alex paid shipping and handling cost for his product. And Sophia paid shipping and handling cost for her product. All right. So then who paid for the e-commerce platform charges? As an example, data security, business management tools, and all those. Basically, it's a small and a tiny amount, but still Alex paid for his e-commerce website, data security, and business management tools. Alex paid for that, right? And for Sophia, Sophia paid for her e-commerce website, data security, and business management tools. So because of that, I want you to know, even there's zero income, cashing, okay, still this business concept will never go bankrupt or never get collapsed, because this business concept does not have any fixed business management cost. All right. I hope you got the idea that this is going to be the most safest business model in this entire planet. Now, point number 2, if there's going to be bad financial management, companies can go bankrupt. That means the top management or maybe the directors, they make a wrong decision, right? When they want to invest on something else, they invest on something else, and that investment goes wrong, right? And all their money they're going to lose, and they go bankrupt. The second problem which can happen to any business. All right. So now let's again look at these businesses which we discussed previously, right? Building a sports arena, a billion-dollar company like Apple, okay, supermarket, okay, supplying construction materials, travel agency, a shop which is selling furniture, a restaurant, a mobile phone shop, an electronic shop, okay, doesn't matter, right? All these businesses are having a founder or maybe a director board, right? And those are human beings, people. So all financial management decisions are made by people, and people always make mistakes, right? Because people do not have much more clarity in decision making. What is basically happening? They're making the wrong decision, and that decision goes wrong, and they go bankrupt. That's the problem for thousands or maybe millions of businesses in this planet. But now, what is happening in our business model? Okay, all financial management decisions are automated by softwares. Nobody is doing all these cash out payments either to John or to Alex. Okay, nobody is doing even cash out payments even to those product manufacturers. Everything is fully automated. Okay, fully automated by software. So because everything is fully automated by the softwares, all the financial decisions are made by software, not by human beings. Okay, because when human beings are making decisions, they are always having their own emotions. So we have actually taken the business far away from the emotions, and we have even automated all these sales process, right? So with that, our business model is never going to make a bad financial management decision. All right. So with that, I hope you got a clarity that, oh my God, even though every business could have the potential to collapse, Still, our business project, our business concept, our business model, okay, because we utilize direct selling in that, along with e-commerce, we are never going to go bankrupt, right? We are never going to collapse, right? So at any economic condition, we would be still standing strong, okay? But now I want to see what is going to happen to the future of direct selling and also our business model, right? Because you are interested to know about that, right? So let's discuss about the future of direct selling and our business model. So there are two questions to ask. What is the potential to grow? How fast our business model can grow? Okay, first question. Second question, what problems this business model basically solve in this world? These are the two questions to ask. If we can grow in an exponential way, at the same time, if we can solve a lot of problems on the economy in the world, right, that is definitely going to be the future. All right. So with that, I want to again go back to one of the very oldest topics we have been discussing in the early times of our interview process. All right. We discuss about the technology replacing the jobs, right? For example, ATM machines, cash deposit machines, mobile banking apps are basically replacing the jobs of the bankers, right? Hotel booking websites, right? Flight booking websites. These type of websites are basically replacing the jobs of the travel agents, right? Different robots and fully automated production lines are basically replacing the jobs of the engineers, right? Artificial intelligence based robot surgeons are basically replacing the doctors, right? Facebook, Instagram, email, Messenger, all these social media applications are basically replacing the job of the postman, right? Some of the accounting software basically replacing all the accountants. Latest AI-based robot lawyers are basically replacing all the lawyers. And the self-driving cars are basically replacing the drivers. So you realized and you understood, okay, that the number of jobs are declining over the time, over the years after years, and the world population is continuously growing, and there's going to be unemployment, and this unemployment will always increase year after year after year. Right? You have already understood that, right? So with that understanding, I want you to know, if you get unemployed, if many people you know get unemployed, what you can do, what they can do, what they can basically do, right? What they can do actually. Can they start and become an investor, right? If you want to become an investor, do you have billions of US dollars to invest? No, you don't. So how about becoming a big businessman, right? Do you have millions of US dollars to invest, and do you have that ability to take a risk to get into the B quadrant by spending millions of US dollars? I don't think so, right? So if you get unemployed, if someone you know get unemployed, the only option they have is, okay, getting into this S quadrant. Okay, but still, to get into the S quadrant, you need to have few thousand US dollars just to start up a business, right? So let's see what are the options available in this S quadrant. All right. You can actually open a retail shop. That means you can buy and sell. You need few thousand US dollars to start, right? You can open a restaurant. You may need about 10-20,000 US dollars to start. You can start doing trading, forex, crypto, stock market, okay, those type of things. You can start small, but still, if you want to get significant income to manage a family, you should start investing at least 10,000 US dollars, or maybe more than that, right? Or maybe you can start an agency. There could be few more options, right, where you can actually get into the S quadrant. But let me compare these S quadrant opportunities with direct selling, where you have the potential to get in this B quadrant through direct selling. All right. So let's ask few of the questions. Is there a risk in S quadrant businesses? Yes, you're going to risk few thousand US dollars. In direct selling, no risk. Why? Because you are basically buying a product or a service. When you buy a product or a service from a company, right, you are going to get a business partnership. Do you mean buying a fridge, a TV, a laptop? Is it an investment? No, it is not. Just becoming a happy customer, buying a product or a service, and with that, you are going to get a business opportunity as a business partner. Okay, so there's no risk. Second question, do you have to reinvest? In S quadrant, yes. You sell some of the products, again you have to buy the products, right? You again sell the products, again you have to reinvest and buy the products, right? So it is a continuous reinvestment based business. Even opening a restaurant, you have to again invest money on buying food. Trading, you are buying at low and selling at high, right? Still you have to buy again at low, again sell at high, right? Starting an agency also same, right? But in direct selling, once you buy a product or a service just once in your lifetime, you become a partner for life, a business partner for life, right? You don't have to reinvest again and again and again, right? So number 3, active income or passive income. Of course, escort-driven businesses are fully active income, but direct selling is a passive income based business model. All right. Question number 4, do you generate assets? In escort-driven businesses, no, you don't. In direct selling, yes, you are. Later, you get to know how you are basically generating assets. All right. Question number 5, can you compound your income in an escort-driven business? The answer is no, you can't. But in direct selling, yes, you can compound your income. All right. That also we will discuss in detail in a later lesson. All right. Question number 6, can you leverage other people's time? In an escort-driven business, no, you can't. It is your business or else your family's business. But in direct selling, yes, of course, you can leverage other people's time. You can leverage even thousands of other people's time. All right. So with that, I hope you understood how powerful is direct selling for an average person who is getting unemployed. So with that, this business concept was growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it has been even growing in an exponential way. If you look at the sales since 1991 till 2016, sales have grown 279.72%. These are the global direct selling sales from year 1991 to 2016. Okay, in year 2016, the global direct selling sales are 182 billion US dollars. Okay, see the size of it. This is in 2016. By now, it has already crossed 200 billion US dollars. Okay, 200 billion US dollars in annual sales. Can you see that exponential growth? Do you see that growth? Right? That's the power of this business model called direct selling. So now let's look at those 2 questions which I asked previously. What is the potential to grow? The potential is extremely high to grow. Right? What problems this business model would solve? We are solving 2 problems. Problem number 1, which is the biggest economic problem, which is called unemployment. The more people becoming unemployed, the more challenges there are in this world, the more people getting into direct selling companies and start building their businesses. Right? Problem number 2, which we are solving, we are basically helping billion-dollar companies, million-dollar companies, and multi-billion-dollar companies to optimize their risk and sustain their businesses. So these are the 2 big impacts which we are doing by utilizing direct selling in our business concept, business model, and also utilizing e-commerce on top of it. All right. So with that, I hope you got so much clarity. Oh my God, where this business project is basically going, right? And where you are going through the association you are having with us through this 1% club. All right. So with that, I hope you got much more clarity what is going to happen to your future. So with that, I'm going to bring this lesson to an end. And I'm going to again come back with a new lesson. But before I come back with a new lesson, I want you to have a 30 to 45 minutes discussion with the person who is coordinating you. Okay. Because now you went through multiple lessons and you got some level of knowledge, and this is the time for you to have a detailed discussion with that person. So he would share with you his experiences, his knowledge. So the knowledge and the understanding you have can get clarified much more in detail, because the person who is coordinating you is going to share with you his or her personal experience. Okay. You only got the knowledge, but that person has experience, right? So have a discussion and let him or her share his experience or maybe her experience with you. All right. So after you complete a 30 to 45 minute discussion, come back to the next lesson. So I'm going to see you again with the next lesson. Until then, have a good day. Take care.